So, guys, it's okay. We're here for this little semi-impromptu hangout that we're doing here right now. So, again, two main topics that we're going to be talking about. Of course, we'll have to be talking about the Club World Cup preview. Well, it's the Club World Cup quarterfinal preview, just previewing the Club World Cup quarterfinals. But the major story of today, the massive story of today, which of course is the very tragic passing of Diogo Jota. Shocking, devastating. So we're gonna just try to really unpack that, talk about what we know, and just sort of celebrate Jota and him being a Liverpool and basically a Liverpool legend, as well as a legend of Portugal as well. Just to give really our thoughts on that, man, and just our reaction. So, talk about views on Jota, and then we'll then dissect into footballing news, which of course is the Club World Cup quarter-final preview, where we shall give our thoughts on the Club World Cup quarter-final, because again, huge amounts of games happening Friday, Saturday, and of course we'll review all those games on the Saturday main show hangar. So shout out to the streets, like the video, guys, subscribe if you're new. If there's anything you wish to add to the show, please feel free to send in your super chats and your dobs. Remember, your dobs and your super chats help support the channel and help me to promote world peace. So let's talk about our dear friend here. So I want to go first to Ricardo, and then to Jatus, and then go through. So Ricardo, so what were your initial thoughts, reactions? Basically, how did you hear about it? And then what's your initial thoughts and reactions about Jota?
Bro, I woke up like every, I guess, semi competent person in this world. I wake up, instead of get out of my bed, I go on my phone.
Yes.
I go on my phone, go on Instagram, and I was just looking through a story. Literally, the first one I look at was Messi's, and then I see the QEDP, which is in Spanish for rest in peace, and I see a picture of Diogo Jota. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell am I looking at? I close it right away, not thinking much of it, and then I go on Twitter, and then I just see everything. I was pretty late into the news. I was like 4 or 5 hours late into it, so I mean, time zone tax. But when I saw, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, this guy is like in the prime of his career. He's in a club that's quite relevant.
I mean, bro, 28.
28. Look, I'm 29, and this guy's I'm literally a year older than him, and it's pretty absurd. I think you made a great point in your video about, I mean, some people who are like probably late teenage years to like early 20s, bro, passing away at late 20s, even in your 30s. Some people even go as far as say 40s, which I agree with in the whole perspective of things. Dying in your 40s is still very early in your life.
That is still, because that's you see. There's a football age and a life age. See, a football age, 28 is you're in your peak years. 28 in life years, you are still considered a young man in your 20s.
Yeah,
you're still considered a young man in your 20s.
And looking for anybody out there, look, man. I don't know who here hasn't or has lost a loved one, someone dear to them, but honestly, if you see them, give them a hug, tell them you love them, because life is so fragile, bro.
It's like that, just like that, bro.
And look, I've had an experience. I lost my father like I was 15. I think I've said it before. So, when you lose somebody so close to you, the reality hits you. Reality hits you, and it just shows you again how fragile life is. And I hate that. I think one of the weaknesses and one of the flaws in the human mind is that we need constant reminders
Mm,
of how fragile life is, and it takes somebody to lose their life for us to really be humble again. Like this
mm.
happened. Remember Christian Atsu who died in the?
Oh yes, yes, in
I
the
think
earthquake here.
yeah, in the earthquake. I think when we saw that, everybody was like, "Damn, life is precious. Anything can take away." But just from an earthquake, and I believe it was in Turkey, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
yeah.
And then fast forward a few months later, it happens to Diogo Jota. I know after a week, we're gonna be like back to regular programming, whatever. But unfortunately, somebody else is gonna have to lose their life, and then we're gonna go back to this where we have to be constantly reminded to live life to the fullest. Look, I feel incredibly sad for obviously more so his wife because they just
Mm.
got
And,
married
and and their three kids as well.
and their three children. I mean, if you look at the story about Diogo Jota, like this girl was loyal to him from the very, very beginning. I think they were like high school sweethearts.
Yeah.
She pretty much stuck by his side through the ups and downs, supporting his career, and then one of the crowning moments, of a woman's life is being married. And she has that moment, but it's taken away from her literally like a week or two later, and that's like brutal, brutal. And as for the kids, look, I feel for those kids, the three young babies. Really, the eldest one is like the eldest one's like I don't know. He looks like he's younger than like 3 or 4 years old. I'm not even know. And then the youngest one, she looks like she's like barely even one.
Mm.
They're getting too young to understand what it is to lose a parent, and they probably don't have a lot of memory. But the eldest one is probably gonna be the one with somewhat of a memory of his father. Like I said,
Mm.
I'm someone who lost my father. I barely knew him. I just
Mm.
known him as a father, but not as a person. These kids are gonna grow up not knowing anything about their dad other than being a football player and him being loved by millions of people and millions of people around the world. So my condolences really they just go out to the Portuguese fans, the Liverpool supporters, the people who are associated with him. Hell, I'll even say a lot of the FIFA community, the gaming community. It's a huge loss for them because Jota was like known for being a massive like part of that FIFA Ultimate Team community. Apparently, he was
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
actually
yeah.
he was like elite at that game. And honestly, too, his parents. From what I've heard, his parents only had two children. It was a
Also,
both.
so those are the only two children that they had, him and his brother.
From what I've read, those are the only two children they have, and they were taken away from them. I mean, life is so brutal. Some of us here, I'm pretty sure today, have learned how brutal life can be. And again, if you haven't been exposed to that reality, I suggest you really just cherish the people around you, tell them you love them, give them a hug, spend time with them, because I'll tell you this: you don't need reminders of people losing their life to understand how fragile life is and how precious it is.
So yeah, J2S, J2S, or what's it called? Black Seal, Black Seal. Okay, what's it called?
Man,
Mike.
you had us waiting so long in the back, we just fell asleep.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There were the guys who said, oh,
Yo,
oh,
yo,
okay,
yo, can
okay.
you
So,
hear
oh,
me?
yeah, what's he? Oh, yeah, yeah. Black Seal, go for it and continue, Mike. Black Seal, Black Seal.
The Cu-
Okay, okay, Mike, go for it. Mike, Mike, Mike,
the,
Mike,
the
Mike.
Cuban government got him, man.
Um, yeah, I don't really know how to feel HH. This is
It's a tough one. It's a tough one, man.
it's a tough one. I mean, my friend sent me a message and he just said, "What the f?" I was like, okay, maybe it's a transfer, maybe it's about Chelsea signing somebody else. But then when I saw the image, I'm like Jota, and then it had the year where obviously when it's a death and they have like the years they lived. I was like,
Yeah.
there's no way. There's absolutely no way. And then when you hear about everything that happened, like I don't know if you knew this, AJ. Obviously, all the information came out today that he can't even fly. So basically, he was traveling to the coast of Portugal to take a ferry back to England
Mm.
because he was getting like lung surgery, so he wasn't able to fly. So
Oh, okay.
he was driving back to Portugal, and that's when the horrific accident happened to him and
Mm.
his brother, and they passed away. So just such like unfortunate circumstances for him, but Yeah. I mean, look, Jota was a fantastic player for Liverpool. He didn't miss chances, but that guy terrorized a lot of big teams in the
Yeah,
Premier League.
no. The guy was a very
And
efficient
he
goal
was
scorer,
a
bro.
very efficient player for us, and for his journey of not winning the Premier League and then finally winning the Premier League this year and then winning the Nations League with Portugal, and then you're marrying your high school sweetheart after
Mm.
dating her for like 12 years and having 3 kids, and they're about to start their family. It's like,
Yeah,
then to
no,
have
because
this.
yeah, because if you think about it, it's like Premier League winner, Nations League winner, marry your high school sweetheart in such a short span of time, and then crazy. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's just sad. So we have to move on, but it's, in this day where we're mourning, it's very hard to just think of the circumstances, and it's just like, for the family it's horrific. Like, the parents losing both of their kids in one. It's just I mean, like, same as Ricardo, I've lost like a loved one in very horrible circumstances, so I know,
Mm.
like, for 5 to 6 months you're not yourself. You're broken. You don't even know how to function as a human being. So I can't even imagine the family right now. But hopefully, in a couple months, we can now. That atmosphere at Anfield in the first game, I think we're playing Bournemouth.
Mm.
It's going to be
Oh, yeah,
very
yeah, it's gonna
emotional
be
for,
crazy.
for
Yeah.
the players and for the fans on that day.
Mm.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, Black Talking Hero. Go for it, Black Seal.
Okay. You know what's most shocking about this is that Jota is only 1 year older than me. Like,
Mm.
just 1 year older. Hell, I just turned 28 today. I mean,
Oh,
damn.
wow.
So, I've actually been there. I mean, just 2 months ago I just lost my mom, so
Oh,
I'm
wow.
kind
Sorry to
of
hear that, though. Sorry to hear that.
yeah, thanks, but I kind of, I know what it feels like to lose loved ones. I mean, hell, I've lost cousins, I've lost my grandfather, I've lost my mom. So now when you lose many people like that throughout the years, it kind of hits you and it brings you back to reality and just makes you realize that, all this time that you have to use it wisely and use it
Time is
productively.
precious. Time is precious.
Exactly. And I think one thing I think us humans love doing is making assumptions. We always assume people are gonna, be back quick,
Always be there. Yeah.
or gonna be back quick. Like, my mom, when she died a few months ago, she just was gonna have a surgery and then it got complicated and boom. So I've kind of been there. I've assumed that things were gonna be all right. I always assumed that whenever I was gonna go back to Cuba, I was gonna meet family again, and then I'm go back and many of them are gone. So I've been there before. I know how it feels. I wish nothing but the best for him and his family. But man, it's like I don't know what to say about this. I don't know. In moments like this, all you can ask yourself is questions like what ifs. What if I don't know if Liverpool was still
I think
was in
as
this
you
Club
said,
World Cup.
yeah.
Like, what if Liverpool was in this Club World Cup? Maybe this would never happen. Like, that's all you can do. Ask questions and think of,
Well,
alternate realities.
no. But I think for me, that's the worst way to view things. Because again, like even for me, I've experienced something similar, and the worst thing to do is, if he hadn't gone there, or if he hadn't.
Yeah,
For me, the best
I
was that
agree.
what is what is, and it would always have happened this way. Because if you start thinking about alternative things, you'll just start going crazy. The only way to think
Yeah.
about it is that this was always meant to happen, and this is fate, and this was all part of the whole plan. Because you think about alternate things, you just start going crazy. You're like, oh, what if he didn't take that car? What if Liverpool win the Club World Cup? What if he could? Then you just go crazy. It was always meant to happen, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
Because if you think any other way, you will literally go insane. Trust me.
Oh yeah. I've been there a lot. So, look, my best to him and his family. My condolences. I really, really hope they find the peace. God would be with them. I mean, but damn, this is hard.
J2S, what are you saying, bro? J2S still not there. And what's it called? Betsy, then I'll come to you, Elijah. Betsy.
Yeah, what's up, guys? sad day, bro. Sad day. Like just to yeah, like to walk you through how it was for me. Basically, I had my alarm. I'm those kinds of people that like I never wake up at the first time the alarm rings. Like I have to like uh, nudge it. Is this whatever? Yeah, so you have to nudge it until yeah. Okay, I'm ready to wake up. So yeah, it was like around 9:30. I'm like, oh, I'm struggling because I was meant to go to the gym and I was just struggling to get out of bed. I go to my phone. I see the Fabrizio news. I literally got up straight away. I was so shocked. Like literally, like you never really like. You look at these athletes in the world, like you think like most of them, like oh, they're invincible, bro. Like they're in peak physical condition. They're millionaires. So you always think, bro, nah, come on, bro. They're like it's not like a rapper, you know. These rappers sometimes they live
Oh yeah,
dangerously
yeah.
because
True.
they can
Basically,
get
like
shot
the
anywhere or something. But like with athletes, you always think, come on, yeah, it's like so. It was such a struggle the whole day just to come to terms, you know. And yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Like I was watching the news in Portuguese, of course. Like and yeah, like people from his past. Like I didn't even know that he played for Passos de Ferreira. Uh, and so on. Like, like all the people from his past, they were talking about him. Oh, he's such a good person. Whatever they say about people when they die, which, yeah, I don't have no reason to believe that it's not genuine this time. But yeah, it's sad, you know. And especially like I look at things sometimes this way, in which like the other day, someone was speaking to me. I forgot who it was, but it was at work, and we were talking, and I was like, man, I don't really fear death that much. Whenever it comes, it comes. The person was looking at me stunned, like, well, what are you saying? That was like, look, I'm 34. I've lived a lot of things that many people did not experience. Like, there's a baby somewhere that died when they were babies, and so they did not get to experience even 1/4 of my life. So if I die like today or something, at least I experienced a lot of things in my life. So I have to be grateful for what I've experienced before I go. And when I see like this guy literally he didn't even get to 30. I'm 34, so it really like it hits me, you know. So when I see people that don't even get to my age and they go before me, yeah, that's my perspective, you know. Like rest in peace, bro.
What's it called? Let me come to your boy SK Gatler because I want to like you to go last. SK, talk to me. SK. All right, what's it called? Gatlock.
Yeah. Sad story, man. Like what happened? I was honestly shocked. I woke up for something else, and then I just saw Diogo Jota. And what stuck out to me was the year he was born. That's my year now. And difference is I saw 29, he did not. And it's even the way is the manner.
So we're both born in the same year.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
His birthday I think is December.
Oh
Mine is
wow.
June.
Okay.
So and I'm just looking at it and I'm like, this dude, it was a car crash, man. Like we all enter cars like daily, transport and everything. And I was like thinking that was it because many people have entered, have been in like a car crash or something and they just walk out of it. So sometimes you just kind of like realize that you can literally go at any time.
Yeah.
I think this is like the first footballer. I mean, for me, I've been privileged enough to know like the first footballer that I know that I've watched much like this that has gone early like this. Because
Okay, so you never saw Antonio Reyes. Who's Antonio Reyes?
not really know.
Play? Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Even the guy someone mentioned about the earthquake,
Oh yeah, Atsu.
Atsi, yeah. I didn't watch him that much. And even the guy that was supposed to go to the Premier League recently that died in the plane crash, unfortunately. I didn't watch I didn't know him that much. So I didn't it was sad, obviously, but I didn't really know those guys that much. This guy, I was honestly shocked. I was like, dude, I want this dude. I'm not going to see him next season. And the worst thing is his family, man. To think that she's been with him for since teenager, lawyer, that means
Yeah,
he's been with him for more
since
than
they were
10 years plus.
15 years old. Yeah, man. Yeah.
And you marry him and you just lose him like that, and you don't have to take care of the 3 kids by yourself. I mean, family obviously will help, but I just feel bad for the children. I imagine, like, how old is his youngest? Probably won't even remember the guy. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like, I honestly feel bad for Jota. I said bad for Jota, his family, of course. And it's just a sad thing. 'Cause
Oh, no,
I'm a
no, but
Christian.
then what I
So I
was putting
usually,
into, yeah. So what I would say perspective is that 2018 football is like your peak years. 2018 life is young. People in your 20s, you are young. That is young in life terms.
yeah.
You know.
I don't know. Even look, to me, anybody that dies like 80 below, usually it's sad because usually even 70 sometimes quite young. And you see, I've been hearing a lot of deaths, man. But at 28 is sad. And I'm a Christian usually. So I usually like pray like every day, every morning when I wake up, like for seeing the day. Because honestly, you just don't know when it could happen. Because it could not be your fault, it could be somebody else's fault, somebody else's mistake, and they are just going like that. So you just like appreciate life, man. That's just it, man.
What's it called? SK, talk to me.
Yeah, no, this situation's crazy, bro. Like, because I literally woke up today and I just see like Jota trending on Twitter. I'm just like, you don't know what is going on. So, I look and the first thing I see is like, 1996 to 2025, and I'm just like, the hell? Like, what was going on here? So, no, I mean, like Outlook said, this is like the first, like, I want to say like peak or like like near like international world class players that they're just gone in their prime since I don't know when. So it's just so weird because it's like this is a guy that we talk about regularly on this hangout. This is a guy that we've talked about his season last year. We've talked about what is he going to do for Liverpool next season, and now he's just gone forever,
Yeah.
right? So. I mean, even that's just the football element, but obviously,
No,
like,
no, because again, no, because obviously he's a guy at the peak of his powers. Like, what's it called? Like, he's 28, won the Premier League, won the Nations League, got married, and you're 28. This is literally you're at the peak of your footballing powers, So
yeah, and like you said, the human element as well, right? Like, he was only married 10 days ago. HH. That's only a week and a half. Like, imagine becoming a widow in less than 2 weeks. Like, I can't imagine what what his wife is going through with that. And even in regards to the children, you have to also keep in mind, right? Like, footballers aren't going to see their kids that much throughout the season. So on top of the kids already being extremely young, it's not like he's probably going to have. He's not like he had that much time with them to begin with, just given the nature of his work. So like it's going to be like Alex said, like the brother you're probably going to remember the guy. So it's just sad from that aspect too. And I mean, just all around like shitty situation. And I was looking at the chat. And I didn't think it was great. I didn't realize like what's it called? Like luxury cars have had such like a I don't want to say common, obviously, because it's you only hear about the cases obviously where people tragically pass. But I didn't realize like luxury cars have been I don't want to say known, but have done that before, especially with the tire thing. Because I guess what Reyes passed away the same way, and same with like Paul Walker and stuff. So I didn't realize that, which is obviously sparks an entirely different conversation.
What's it called? Kenny, and then I'll come to Elijah. Kenny. Kenny. All right, what's it called? Elijah, talk to me, man. Elijah. Tough.
I did not go to sleep till about 7 in the morning. I was actually trying to go to bed early because I had to go to City Hall for some stuff. Regarding my situation and everything. And I might have gotten it from a group chat I was in. And I immediately just started crying, bro. I have a Polaroid of when I went to the trip last year. That took us. He was leaving, so the player exit. Everybody's leaving, so you get to say bye-bye to Klopp and the guys for the year and stuff like that. And I got to take a photo of him in his car, and at the time it was a white SUV. And it's shocking. I heard of Jota, but like when he was at Wolves, some of us that watched the Prem and stuff, and remember when he was doing the FIFA stuff during COVID. It's insane how like the guy got to wear the captain's armband this year. The guy won the Premier League. The reason why we were on the cusp so early was that goal against Everton. And your last act as a professional is to help your country win a trophy in a penalty shootout. You get married to your lifelong sweetheart, to be fair, and gone. That's it. That's it. It really blows the mind. As someone who's survived very crazy car accidents before, that brought a bit of some PTSD. I have not driven a car in 2 years. Because like you just get scared of something crazy happening, and for them to like just try to just switch lanes, and the tire to just combust, and then they just whatever happened afterwards. Like I've seen videos of the fire department getting to the site and how that car was just like in literal smithereens, like and I felt really sick, really, really, really sick. And again, it tells you that life is fragile. It doesn't even will you be a guy that works at, the nearby supermarket, or you're a billionaire, you just got to be appreciative of what life is and appreciate that. Like, hey, like, life is a gift. Whatever side of the world you're on. My biggest issue and what has been frustrating me since is, I don't want to spark another conversation. It's just I just feel like we lack a bit of integrity and a bit of empathy as a society.
In terms of what?
In terms of just like people losing their lives, people just thinking like this. Just like I get that, like people die.
What's it called? I just had a clown in the chat called Theo, who was basically trying to just say, "Oh well, Liverpool won't win anything right now," and I had to pretty much ban him. So you always look. We live in a world of how many billion people? You're always going to get those morons. You're always going to get those morons. So it is what it is. Like you with so many people, you will get people who are just being idiotic. But you'd like to believe that more people are empathetic than not. So
exactly, and I mean, even with the situations that are going on in the world, whether it be in the Middle East or in Africa, and exactly to wing, like it's crazy how I don't know if people are sensible nowadays. Are people like just numb to the fact of that? Like, my biggest thing is, if you have any family members, love your family members. You got any friends, love your friends, love your spouses. You got kids, love your kids. Tell your people that you love them, man, because you just never know when it's gonna disappear like that. You have to have a double take in life when you hear things like this, when you see events around the world, because you just never know when it could be your turn. And that was the biggest thing I saw from Ibu. I appreciate him, the guy. I appreciate the player. I appreciate the family man he was. You can tell even in his interviews, he's very genuine of who he is, and he's proud of where he came from. The thing that broke my heart the most is that parents lost 2 kids today in a matter of like moments.
Just like that. Yeah.
And mind you, Diogo Jota, I did not know this until I read in an article that he had lung surgery for a collapsed lung and had somehow recovered so well, but they had told him, don't fly yet, just drive. And then this is where we've gotten to. And he's done this before, like riding into Spain and then going to Portugal by car. So it's just crazy that even going to the store, something like that. So again, I'm just going to just say that again. Especially Rufai as well. I heard
Peter Rufai. No, like it's been because you have the Palestinians player's death. Peter Rufai, legend of 994. We're trying to do a video on that. And again, even if not for football movies, Michael Madsen.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot, bro.
Crazy. So again, I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time.
Again, no. Look. I think that's why I wanted to talk about like this is because obviously we're going to talk about Club World Cup afterwards. But you being a Liverpool fan and everything like that, I mean, take as much time as you want. Take as much time as you want because that's why we're here. That's why we're here. So
yeah, of course. I'm just saying it's just.
Look, it's tough. It's because I told you like. My family friend, he's a Liverpool fan, and then he was the guy that sent me the text because he was like, Jota, I can't believe it. And I was like, oh, so Jota is out for the season through an injury? Then I was like, why would my friend text me about a Jota long-term injury? And then when I went to Twitter, I was like, okay, it was my worst fears where we realized, and just like that, because remember with Mikel Antonio, he got in a car crash, but okay, injury can survive. This is just without even thinking. Instance gone.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild. Sorry, it's because I have to leave. So my
okay. Oh yeah.
Just again, like I said, love your family, love each other, man. Like it's one of the darkest days I think in this club modern era for sure. I know the city's gonna come together, and they're gonna, city's grieving, and from there we're gonna, make some positives out of it. For sure.
Yeah, hold your head, bro.
What's it called? Kenny, talk to me. Kenny? J2S? Okay, hold on. So, shout to your boy Abrit's Fair. A lot of these hypercars don't get maintenance. They just get sold owner to owner. Paul Walker died because the car had expired tires. Be careful, people. Yeah? That's because I thought the Paul Walker thing was like it was like a super racing car that he had. But yeah, you just have to be careful, bro. You have to be careful.
Yeah, I thought it was just speeding as well. Yeah, because it was a Porsche.
Yeah. Dragon King, another passing today. Third one, Peter Rufai of Nigeria, AFCON winner 1924 has passed today too. What a dark day. Oh no, look, very very dark day. Just the amount of deaths that happened. Very very dark day, man. But look, as I said again, just to reiterate what I said on my video, bro, is that. And I think it's just echo what Ricardo was saying, that if you've not had someone, you've not lost someone, the best advice is if you're on bad terms with anyone close to you, call them up now and settle up. Because the worst thing you have, and something that's happened to me, is someone leaving and you end it on bad terms. Because that's it. You can't change it again. So if the last convo you had with someone is on bad terms and they leave, that's it. You can never rectify it. So any beef you have, any kind of issues you have with anyone who you really care about, but you're beefing with them, sort out that beef tonight. Sort that out tonight and crush it tonight, because tomorrow is not promised. That's the key. Tomorrow is not promised. All right. So any final words from anyone? Any final words? All right. So, again, just the last thing again, condolences to Jota, condolences to his family, commiserations, man. And, all you can hope for is just that his family, his loved ones, and his friends can just sort of be able to cope through this and live through this, man, because it's a very, very unfortunate thing that happened. So, shout out to your boy Jota. All right. So, we have to move. So, Club World Cup quarterfinals is here. So we have our game. We have games on Friday, on Saturday, and so forth. And I've said to people again, I don't want to tempt fate, but there is a path. There is a path for Chelsea. So we're going to do game by game by game by game. So first off,
So I'm not talking about Gold Cup.
what's it?
I'm not talking about Gold Cup.
Gold Cup. Wait.
Gold Cup.
No. We'll talk about Gold Cup after. So, it's Mexico and Trump. It's Trump against Mexico. Yeah, we'll do like a Gold Cup thing after the Club World Cup thing. So shout out to those guys.
Do you think they'll show a wall in the opening ceremony?
All right. See, Gatland. Here's the thing, man. Why would you have to? Where's our slap? Where's our slap? Okay, thank you for that, man. All right, so first off, Hilal against Fluminense. So I want to come to our unpaid, unverified, unofficial South American correspondent here. Ricardo, do Fluminense have any chance against Alfredo Hilal?
Of course they have a chance. Of course they have a chance.
Also, Wizards, and are they going to dominate the stadium? So it's going to be like a home game.
I wouldn't bet against it. I think there'll be more Brazilians than Saudis. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be a packed out stadium. I think the Brazilian team that actually had the most fans has been Palmeiras and Flamengo, but Flamengo's not in anymore. It should be a good game. I would favor Al Hilal just based on player
personnel,
quality.
individuals.
Yeah, and but you just don't know. You just don't know. I'm not of the belief that just because Al Hilal beat Man City, therefore they should be whatever. Football is not like that. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a great game. Two different styles.
But do you feel that so if you look at the City game,
yeah,
that was Hilal defending and countering. So
Yeah.
I assume this is going to be where Al Hilal will be the aggressor, and Fluminense will now be the guys that are now countering. So do you think that in that sense, this is a different type of game they played against City? It means
Yeah.
Fluminense were like, okay, you break us down because we countered against Inter to great effect, and we know how to counter. Do you know how to keep the ball and break people down and defend a counter?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's kind of even hard to take information from their previous games because, like I said the last time we spoke about the result of Inter and Fluminense, they were good that game, but they were fortunate that Inter hit the post like 2 or 3 times, right? So you can't just look at a score 2-0 and be like, oh, okay, I guess Fluminense were the better team. They were just more clinical. And I don't think that's any different with the whole Man City Al Hilal game. I thought Man City over the course of the game were the better team. It's just that Bono had a ridiculous game. And they should have scored more, really. Man City should have put this game to bed, but when you don't take your chances, it's kind of like every football game. You don't take your chance, the other team will. And Al Hilal, they were incredibly clinical that game too, and that's why they scored 4. So this game is completely different. So like what you said, I don't think Al Hilal will be on the back foot. I think they're definitely going to be try to dominate the game in terms of possession, and rightfully so. I mean, they have quality players. Fluminense, I don't think they'll try to sit back. I think they'll try to go toe to toe, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how it goes. I would favor Al Hilal just a bit more, but because I think out of the 4 teams, Fluminense is arguably. Like out of the 4 Brazilian teams, Fluminense was arguably the weakest one going into it. But you can't count them out. They're here for a reason, and I'm pretty sure they're looking at it like, "Hey, we avoided Man City. This is an opportunity." So you never know. They can give them more motivation, but if they get complacent, they can get caught. So yeah, I think Al Hilal 60, Fluminense 40.
Can I speak next, man?
Hey, Braxton, what are you saying?
Man, I'll tell you right now. When I saw the result for that Al Hilal Man City game, I was in disbelief because I wanted to watch that game, but then I said, screw it. It's too cold and it's too late for me to do that. So when I woke up, man, I was shocked. And I rewatched the game. Okay, then I was impressed. Now I'm gonna be honest. I think Al Hilal are favored, but man alive, I think it was a Brazilian coach for one of these Brazilian teams said, I think it was the Botafogo coach said that football cemetery is filled with favorites. So, goddamn, Al Hilal are favored because I just feel like they have the superior players, mainly because of the amount of money they have. But I just don't know how the hell they're gonna get past that defense of Fluminense, which has been generaled by the 40-year-old Thiago Silva. I mean, that man is a machine. 40 years old.
Thiago Silva, age 60, would still be Chelsea's best defender.
No shit, he would. No shit, he would.
Thiago Silva and Neymar are the only people I feel bad for in Brazil.
But we've already said it before. Like those guys are exonerated
of this generation, yes.
Yes, 100%.
Of this past generation, they've been the two best players. Even though, Fluminense has a player who was supposed to help Neymar in Ganzo, but I don't. What happened. Yeah, he failed, man. he got injured and he kind of screwed his career, but very good team. Do not, and I repeat, do not underestimate Fluminense. Do not underestimate John Arias. I mean, my goodness me. That guy, I can understand now why Colombia reached that final of Copa America. They're a damn good team. I mean, that team with John Arias and Richard Rios in midfield, I mean, that's a ridiculous midfield. But I just feel like Al Hilal has a bit more quality up front, although they are missing Mitrovic. I still wonder why.
Is Mitrovic still missing for the game? So he's not going to be playing the game on Friday?
No, he's not. No, okay. I don't think so. Right. He's not going to be there. It's still going to be Marcos Leonardo. So the fact that they are actually missing so many players is even more shocking. How the hell they beat City? I mean, if they still had Neymar, I would say, okay, yeah, I believe it, because he can do anything. And Neymar healthy, not Neymar, this whatever he is right now. But I just don't. I want to.
I just imagine Neymar has missed out on the World Cup again. True. He should have just stayed at Portugal.
Yeah. So who's your pick then? So is your pick Hilal or Fluminense for the game?
I say, you know what? I think this is closer than people think. I say it's 51% Al Hilal. 51%. I'll give him that. That's how small these margins are when it comes to mata-mata tournaments. Now it's mata-mata. Kill or be killed. So I'm going for Al Hilal, our favorites. But deep down, I really, really want an all South American semifinal. I want that part of the semis to be South American and the other part to be European, so that it kind of makes more sense.
Wait, hold on.
You know what he means? You know what he means?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Listen, Black Seal, I'm all for Fluminense doing the whole thing, but Black Seal, there's a path. And we are all in agreement with that pass. So I don't know what you're talking about with all due disrespect, no one is repping Palmeiras here, bro. We are all Chelsea fans. Come now Friday night.
Look, man.
And I expect support from all of you pricks against Palmeiras.
Look, man. I think Chelsea will win. Chelsea. Although I do believe if Endrick was still in Palmeiras, you guys would be screwed. But anyways,
can I get a fuck Chelsea in the chat?
No, Endrick Hive, man. Endrick Hive.
Fuck Chelsea.
Anybody who repeats what Ricardo says will be banned. Hamza, do your worst. Anybody who repeats what Ricardo says will be banned. Hamza, watch out for this.
Let me just say that the Black Seal is diabolical, bro. Isn't the prize over 100 and something million? Is it not? 100 and something million, the prize?
Yes,
so what's it called? Ayanle, Samridia, Sidi, Charmuta,
thank you, Sweet.
Jassy, Michael Coleman. This will be your last time ever on this freaking Hangout.
So this guy, Black Seal, is so diabolical. He wants to get the favelas to fight for 100 and something million. Palmeiras and Fluminense, this is going to be favelas fighting over this money, bro.
Seriously,
but dude, I want Palmeiras versus Fluminense. It's not Palmeiras versus Corinthians. Calm down.
Okay, so hold on. Betsy, who are you taking? Hilal or Flumi Mumi?
I'll be honest with you. I haven't even seen one goal from this Club World Cup. I'm so disconnected from football right now. I know, like, Arsenal had it's not a hate thing. Probably if Arsenal was in it, I would probably follow it. But to be honest, like fully honest,
Betsy, your big bro is in it, so you need to support your big bro. The fact that your big bro is in it, you need to support your big bro.
You shouldn't even be there. Who wants a Europa Conference representation in there, bro? Come on.
No, Betsy, we're there because we won a trophy that you've never seen in your lifetime, and that's what we're there.
I don't think I'll ever see it, to be honest, because I'm not trying to go a conference league, to be honest. But and to be honest,
big bro.
All right, but yeah, so I haven't seen anything. So I'll just go off the gut. Really, I really just wanted to predict really Chelsea because I think Palmeiras got something for me in it.
No.
Yeah.
So Hilal or Fluminense? Who's your money on?
Yeah, I think Al Hilal. Just because they've got some players that used to play at a really high level back in Europe. So I'd say they have that pedigree, but I don't want to write off Fluminense because now it's like what Black Seal said. It's mata. Anything can happen.
What's it called, Kenny? What are you saying, bro? Fluminense, Hilali.
For me, I don't know how Alila are going to recover from the 100 and like a lot of the players look knackered against City. I think they have a few injury. I think I saw they just bought a guy as well from the Saudi league, like some I forgot his name. I think they say he's Amdala. I think they bought like a guy, a backup striker from that. They took a loan. So yeah, I'd probably say how Alila has maybe more quality, and I do think that they have a superior manager. At least that for me, Inzaghi is a superior manager. So I'd put them slightly favorites, but I'd say it's like 55-45 Al Hilal. I think they have a bit more star quality about them.
I prefer. What are you saying? Hilal, Fluminense.
0-0 drawn strike halftime.
Wait, who striker? So who?
Drawn strike at halftime, dog.
So who's that? So is that Hilal for Fluminense? Who wins? Oh wait, hold on. Did you say drone strike?
You think I'm gonna say, dude? Fuck both these teams, bro.
Wait. Did he say drone strike?
Yeah, drone strike.
Wait, did you say a John? I think he's meant John Arias.
No, he says drone as a DRONE, as in the thing that comes down the
like
freaking
an
bomb.
IDF
Wait,
drone
what?
strike.
Okay, now I'm confused, bro.
This is someone.
I'm an Inter fan.
I was just helping with clarification.
I can't support these teams, bro. I'm an Inter fan. I can't support this, though.
Speaking of Inter, it's fair. Hopefully everything's all fine at your club. But I think things are apparently going crazy.
Bro, just relegate us already, dog. It's over, dog.
What's it called?
It's a relegated.
Jesus, what are you saying? Fluminense against Alfredo Hilali.
What?
Okay. Also, yes.
Where is this guy, bro?
Yes, I said Alfredo Hilali. Wait, you know what? I don't think the guy's around. So, what's it called? So this should be okay. Does anybody here hold up? Does anybody here think Dortmund are gonna win this?
No.
I mean, honestly,
Kenny.
Wait,
you will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Hey, whose vibrator
Who the hell's
Whose magic bullet? Whose magic bullet's going on?
Whose vibrator, as in the vibrator of the phone, not the other kind of vibrator used by Vanessa?
Nah, I'm charging my phone, folks. I'm charging my phone. Sorry, my phone is nearly dead.
Ricardo, relax. Ricardo, don't you dare.
He's got the rose. He's got the rose.
Don't you dare. Ricardo, don't you dare.
Magic wand? Is that a magic wand?
Ricardo, that's a man, not a woman. Don't you dare.
Isn't that a yellow card? Carta amarilla, por favor, amarilla.
Okay, let's not.
So controller, dog. It's PlayStation controller.
Because I believe Black Seal is heterosexual. So, what's it called?
What?
How do you know that?
Well,
okay.
I can confirm it. I might.
Black Seal.
Whoa.
Wow. On Pride Month, you guys are talking sexuality like.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
So
Mr.
does
Seal
anyone...
and Mr. Hope sitting on a tree. Fucking.
Okay.
No.
So does anyone here believe Dortmund are going to win? Kenny, you saying What's that? Kenny, you were saying?
No. I mean, I feel like from what I've watched from Real Madrid, they've been the better team in most of the game, but I still feel like defensively, I think they can get goal at. And
So basically, so Kenny, you're repping our African king Girassi to drop a 2-piece.
Girassi, I feel like Girassi gets disrespected a bit. Like when we're talking about strikers, I feel like his name
he's
never
not better
comes.
than Osimhen, but he's behind Osimhen in the African strikers line ranking. Man. He's up there.
I mean,
he's above him.
Is he even better than 40
Kenny, talk over him. Kenny, talk over him.
No, I like what I saw from Dortmund last game. I saw the Fufu man. The Fufu. I know it's Monterrey. Yeah, of course it's Monterrey, but I like what I saw with the Fufu man and Girassi. They were linking up quite decent. So like if we know, I can see this game going to extra time.
So basically, do you see Girassi scoring in the game?
Yes.
Today I feel African.
Shut up.
No, it's just you acting as if this like Real Madrid defense is like some world beaters.
Kenny, it's Dortmund. Kenny, it's Dortmund.
Yeah, and Dortmund score goals. Can they defend? That's another question. But they can definitely score goals.
It's one thing scoring goals. Do you truly believe Dortmund win the game? I didn't say whether they will score. Of course they can score. Do you see them outscoring or beating Real Madrid? And I want you to be realistic. Do you see Dortmund?
I can see it. Would I bet on it? No, but I can see it happening. Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, but like Trent, as good as he is offensively, bro, he's been getting like.
But he's always been ass cheeks defensively. He's always been ass cheeks defensively, bro. No, okay, but here's the thing though, and maybe Black, so you can help us here. Maybe people in the streets can help us. Who starts? Does Gonzalo Garcia start, or does both Mbappe and Vini start?
You have to continue with the Gonzalo Garcia. He's been on a roll.
Gonzalo has to start.
No, I think you keep the.
So who's on the bench? Who's on the bench?
You keep the same team, and then
Kenny. Kenny. So are you saying the World Cup coach is on the bench?
Do you understand?
Yes.
HH, do you understand that Mbappe lost 4 kilos due to that virus? Do you know what's 4 kilos, pal? 4 kilos. Nah.
So you're saying that he's just here to warm the bench, a whole World Cup coach?
Yeah. He's not 100%. Now, if he trains well, according to Xavi.
At 80%, you were still talking about Messi's biological father. So,
by the way, did you hear how you got that virus? By the way,
Blacks always say, Dory, I'll meet him, Dory.
In the month of June.
So Blacks always say.
Actually, I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm also curious now. Is Ricardo? Goddamn it, I'm curious. How did he get it?
Ricardo is going to tell a stupid, Blacks, you should know this guy. Know that he's going to tell a very inappropriate joke.
I'm just saying.
I'll cut them out in Spanish.
So Blacks, for your benefits, you don't want to hear what Ricardo's thing is. So you know what? I'm going to mute him, and you're going to now talk about.
He was doing June activities. You
see?
Okay, fuck off.
Thank you.
Okay.
Black is a little too giggly. Bro. He's a little too giggly for that.
Seriously, mods, if anybody starts saying crazy stuff in the streets, please put them in timeout plan. Please. Mods, do your job.
Okay.
So you're saying that Mbappe is on the so you say that he should just keep the same team, he should come off the bench. Because I agree with you. He has been playing well. Gonzalo Garcia has been amazing so far. Great finishes.
Look, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Plain and simple. That's a very simple formula. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If the team that he's played has worked, why not play the same team? There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, Gonzalo Garcia has been scoring goals. The only game I think he hasn't scored or assisted in was probably the second game against he's literally scored and assisted in every game. Now that I think about it. So yeah, he has to play. So it has to be him. It has to be Vini, and then Gula and everybody else. Yeah, the team, same team. Don't change anything, because the thing is, if he changes anything, he's gonna fuck up. Because I know that I still cannot get that Europa League final out of my head. That's what scared me the most with Xavi, that he lost the European final. And he lost it by trying to overthink and changing something.
No. Black Seal. He lost to a Niger king named Ademola.
Oh my.
Oh God in heaven. Okay,
That's
I'll give you that.
It was not about
okay, look, I'll give you that.
Wait,
a
what did he
Niger
lose to?
king called Ademola said what's up. And
No,
and
fine,
when
I'll give you
and
that.
when
Ademola-
Ademola Ricardo.
Yeah, I shouldn't be laughing. Go,
What happened?
Record.
That wasn't me.
Record. You added that. I never want to hear you with that accent ever again.
Ademola, eh?
Look, man.
You know what? Black Soul. Forget it. So just continue. He lost. So what should you say? He lost. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, like that. The fact that he lost a one-off game still kind of bugs me, and that's one caveat I have against him. But he better not change a goddamn thing and keep everything the way it is. If he does change one little thing in a tournament of mata-mata like this, you're screwed. So he needs to play the same team.
Mohammed, Real Madrid to beat Dortmund. Do you think that? Wow, that guy literally disappeared as soon as I came in, man. How odd? Okay, so basically, no one here is repping Dortmund then. No one here is repping Dortmund. Interesting. Okay, so Dory, actually, how do you know what? No. Let's deal with this right now. So PSG against Bayern.
It's a good game.
That's going penalties. I'm saying it right now. That's going penalties or extra time.
I think PSG
it's over in 90 minutes.
The thing, I can see the game going two ways. I can see PSG smoking Bayern Munich with that weak defense.
True. Yes.
True. Yeah.
Like. Mohammed, where are you?
Yes, I am working out, brother. Unlike your fat ass, I'm here working out.
Welcome back, Mohammed.
Why are you coming after me?
Because of that laugh that you had.
We missed you. We missed you. Chitalona,
What's going on in her background?
Mohammed, I can't.
Is this guy not in Iran?
I am somewhere in America, working out in the gym, doing something that you would lose your muscles if you do every day. No, don't hate, brother. Just shut your mouth and let me talk.
This guy got
okay, talk.
Yes. First of all, I think this is disrespectful, brother. We are playing Dortmund. Like you normally say. Mbappe is Messi's daddy. We are Dortmund's daddy. So I don't even. I have prediction, brother.
So if you lose, then what happens? If you lose to your child?
I know. Last time there was a guy here who said want to give you something, which is very haram. If you lose to Dortmund, I would kill myself.
Okay.
Jesus.
I will kill myself in the background.
yeah, like that's sort of.
Are you okay? Are you sure you're okay, bro?
Yes, brother. I am just in the gym, brother. Just working out. That's all it is. I'm not. Just
for the culture. Can you just say Chitalona, please, before you leave?
Fuck Chitalonia. Chitalonia sucks. And by the way, I think it's funny that you allow this bum Ricardo to speak. His useless team is not even in this tournament. Because how can you think about it, brother? This tournament is only for big shits,
bro.
HH, you need to start a podcast with Ricardo and Mohammed. Both of them.
Betsy, I really don't. Betsy, I don't think that's a great idea, Betsy. But thanks so. Okay. So PSG Bayern. PSG going to beat Bayern in 90 minutes. Who disagrees? Kenny, talk to me. PSG Bayern. What are you saying?
Yeah, I see PSG winning in either scenarios. But like I said, I can see one scenario where
So they win in 90, they win in 80, the extraterrestrial, and they win on pens.
no, I don't see it going to extra time. But I can see it being a close game, or PSG just blowing them away like by 3 goal difference.
So do you see any scenario that Bayern win, or is Kane going to flop yet again?
I don't see any scenarios where, especially if PSG play the full team, I don't see it. For me, they're just a more complete team. And like I said, midfield wise and defensively, I just feel like they're better in every phase of attacking wise, defensively and midfield wise. Because even against Flamengo, I do think that obviously Flamengo's a decent team, but this Bayern team, like defensively, I'm sorry, I don't trust these guys, man. I don't trust them defensively. So yeah, I'm gonna go with PSG. I don't see Bayern being PSG.
What was it called? Gartlock, what are you saying? PSG Bayern. What's it called? SK. PSG Bayern. What are you saying? Or Gartlock, go for it.
Let's be honest. If PSG turns up, it's lights out. It's lights out for Bayern. But honestly, you see, if they had a proper striker, not the slow guy up top in Harry Kane, I would have said they had more of a chance. But
wait, hold, Gartlock. Are you disrespecting Winston Churchill's greatest child?
Yes. You know how weird it is to hear Brian's Go song and I hear Harry Kane. Like, it's weird. Like, that's too English. Like, like, it's too English, man. In a German song triumph is weird. But anyway, look, Bayern, I'm with Kenny. Either we see a smoking or we see just a narrow beating from Bayern. Honestly, I'm leaning more towards maybe
Bayern. Bayern are not winning this game, bro. Bayern are not winning.
We see a better version of what happened to Atletico, where the only difference is that Bayern can actually attack and score. They don't have Musiala. Their creativity is relying on this year. I think Sane is gone. Muller is Muller. Kane is slow. I mean, honestly, I can see a repeat of what Barcelona did to them in the Champions League recently, where it's just like maybe 3 or 4-1 or maybe 4-2. Because honestly, I don't trust Tapit, and I don't trust. I know Upamecano even fits. Is it fit? I've forgotten if he's fit. I don't watch these guys for a while now. I mean, these guys lost to Benfica, who went to them and now lose to Chelsea. Like, I know different matchups, but honestly, I don't see it. I think Bayern, they will try, they will huff and puff, but I think PSG's got this, man. Bayern's defense is too weak.
It's fair. Bayern or your daddies?
I don't have a father, dog, but look. Let's talk about
Okay, hold up. As in, you don't have a father in real life?
Look. Let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. No need to stop.
Okay. We'll keep it moving. Okay, so PSG or Bayern? Gatlock, mute your mic. Gatlock, just mute your mic.
Look, man.
I'm saying PSG or Bayern? PSG or Bayern?
PSG, so it helps me cope better.
Wait. How do you mean it helps you cope better? So if Bayern win, you will be sad?
Yeah, because at least you can say, "Oh, no one else beat PSG."
Yeah, Botafogo already did.
Oh, never mind. You know what? We are worthless, dog. Relegate us, dog.
Shout out to your boys, SK, what are you saying, PSG or Bayern? SK.
I mean, I think it's a way more even than you guys are giving it credit for. Like both these
is it though? One team has a guy called Tata.
Both of them have. Yeah, well, both of them have lost to quote unquote lesser teams in Botafogo and Benfica. So, it's not like PSG have just been like. Well, they have obviously squashed like Atletico and Inter Miami, the real Inter. So, but obviously Bayern have also spanked some teams. Okay, but yeah, so I think like I would still go with PSG, but I wouldn't be like, but I don't think if Bayern beat them, we should be like sitting there acting shocked or something. That's all I'm saying.
Shout out to your boy Mish, who says Drake's new BBL is all for the dogs. Is that BBL? So is Drake's six-pack, is that real or fake? Does anybody know whether it's real or fake?
That looks manufactured.
That shit is fake as hell, man.
It looks like Lego studs, dog.
Did you see Rick Ross's Instagram post?
Why? What did he say? What he was making fun of?
Basically what he did was he took some Hawaiian rolls like in the six-pack, and then he posted and he's like, my abs are just as real as Drake or some shit like that.
No, it was honestly until for Drake is that Drake. Why? Like why?
Yeah, bro.
He forgot to get the arm package, bro.
Yeah, it's like sure, people say that your arms look like Ricardo. Don't defend that.
He should have just done
bro. No.
I'm sorry. He's not posting a picture so AJ should be like, oh my god, look, it looks so good. No, like, bro, he's doing it for the hoes. It is what it is.
No. Ricardo.
That shit looks ugly, Ricardo. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, look, girls can't tell the difference. Right? Six-pack is a six-pack.
This guy got money. He got money, so he can get a proper chef, a proper personal trainer, and he probably has a gym at home. So what's the excuse, bro? Just go and put in the hard work.
No, but Bezzy, forget that. Why didn't you just get TRT, bro? That would have been way better than whatever nonsense you just did, bro.
Basically, Drake, all you need to do is just do like a month of insanity, and you're good. And that's it. Just put in the work. A month of insanity, and you're good. Simple as. All right, guys, here we are. Kenny's the Michael with the Kenny.
Why did we build up to Chelsea Palmeiras like it's a main event, bro?
Kenny,
you actually left this for last.
You know this guy didn't even ask me for the PSG game, by the way.
No. You said PSG would say what's up. Kenny's a mic walking there. Kenny.
No, even Kenny doesn't want to talk about Chelsea.
Kenneth, Ken and Barbie, Kenito. All right. SK Football Club is a mic with the SKFC.
He just muted himself. He doesn't want to talk about this bum ass club either.
All right. Well, I will not be going to Ricardo, so I'm going to go to.
Why? I can speak on Palmeiras.
I'm going to go to Abritz Fair. So Abritz Fair, Chelsea. Can Chelsea beat
Palmeiras? I thought I was speaking since I was. My bad. My mic was muted.
Hold on. All right. No. But let me just hit you with this. All right, Kenny. There's a path. Kenny,
no,
there's
definitely.
A path. There's a path. Will Palmeiras stop destiny? That's all I need to know. Will Palmeiras stop destiny?
I mean, will our own players and our manager will stop the destiny? Because if we've been real, obviously I know Caicedo is going to be meeting. I think Lavia's just trained today. He was missing in training.
Kenny, we have to make the final. Okay. Now, Kenny, here's the thing. Now, I saw something. I think it was on Sky Sports, and I'm ignoring it. I'm not saying, but it got shared with me. So I don't believe it. But this was what got shared with me. There was a poll. I don't know who did the poll. There was a poll that said that Chelsea are favourites to win the Club World Cup. I did not. I just saw that poll, but I don't trust it. But surely we have to at least make the final. Come on.
Because I don't believe in all that.
Oh, okay, Kenny. Yes or no? Should we be expected to beat Palmeiras, Fluminense, and Al Hilal?
Yeah, of course. We're definitely favorites as of now to go out of that part of the bracket. Will it happen? No, you have to take every opponent seriously. We saw what Al Hilal did against Man City.
100%, yes.
Palmeiras, they're a very good team, so you can't take any of this team lightly. Or, like I said, if we perform to the levels like we did against Benfica and them games, I do think that we should be expected to win those games. And I think Palmeiras are missing players as well. I think they're missing their captain, like the centre back, the left back as well, which has been very good, is suspended. So yeah, they're missing some players as well. So let's be real, like if you're telling me, if you would have told me like before the competition started, you'll be in the quarterfinals and this is the path, like
bro, come on.
History is there to be made. History is there to be made. So that's those guys' opportunity.
Again, I don't want to jump too ahead, but Kenny, this would be a disaster if we don't at least make the final. And remember, we don't lose finals. If it's a fair, Chelsea don't lose finals. But yeah,
you literally
we don't
lost
lose finals.
You literally lost.
We literally did it because we actually don't lose finals.
You literally lost the final to Liverpool's kids, bro.
So okay, so Kenny, so are we beating Palmeiras then? You believe we're beating Palmeiras? Palmeiras.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Palmeiras.
Oh my, it's
I said Palmeiras.
Oh my gosh.
Or as I say, Palmeiras. Okay.
Palmeiras. But no, I believe we'll beat Palmeiras. I think it will be a decent game, but I do see a little. I'd say a 3-1 win. A 3-1 win. I see a 3-1 win.
SK, what are you saying? Chelsea against Palmeiras. Okay. Ricardo, Olusegun, Adegbami, Kaitomo, Saitama, Uyema. Chelsea, Palmeiras.
Why are you saying my full government online?
No. Wait, no. That's not even your name. That's not even your name. I made up that name.
Hey, does everybody want to know what Mr. Hope's
No. I made up that name. Now, here's the thing. I know your government's name, but I won't reveal it.
Yeah, I mean, I know your government name.
I know you know my government's name, and I know your government's name, but I won't reveal it.
I actually have an what's it called? The picture here with your face in it, so I could expose that to your without the shape. So I have that in the tug, so be careful.
No, but again, I would never reveal your government's name. You know me. I would as much as I clown you, I'd never do that. So
ironic. You literally just did. Anyway, Sebastian Hope. I know your heart skipped a beat. That's not his name, by the way, but we'll keep it at that. Stephen Williams, my cook. That's not his name. Stephen Williams might get his first goal of the tournament. He's due a goal. I think it'll be pretty ironic if he gets it against
Who
Chelsea.
the hell is Stephen Williams?
Estevao William. That's literally his translated name, by the way. Stephen Williams. Look, I have faith. Palmeiras will actually beat Chelsea. I'm literally not.
Okay, so why isn't your faith in Chelsea and why is your faith in Palmeiras?
We're gonna be honest. Chelsea not making it to the final on this side of the bracket is a failure. Full stop. It's a failure.
Because you can't say that and also in the same.
No. I can say that. I'm sorry.
No, you can't, bro. You can't have your cake and eat it too, bro. You can't say, "Oh, Palmeiras are gonna beat them," but then, if they lose, they should be embarrassed.
I'm sorry, but for all expectations, I mean, like, if we're gonna be honest, then what's the face? Al Hilal beating Man City shouldn't be an upset because they have the same spending power. But unfortunately, we live in the world where that's an upset. There is no reason why Chelsea, who compete week in and week out in the Champions League and in the Premier League, where they consistently face higher level of competition, they shouldn't be in the final. So,
no, I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying you right now just said, "Oh, I expect Palmeiras to win." So I'm saying for you to say that and then also say if Chelsea lose, that's a failure. I just think it's contradictory.
I mean, it's a contradiction, but both things can be true. Like, I think Palmeiras more than have the capability to beat Chelsea, so I'm betting on them to beat Chelsea because Chelsea haven't been impressed with this tournament. But at the same time, regardless of how Chelsea are playing, their expectation is to be on this final, knowing that the
no. Chelsea's minimum expectation is to be in that final, looking at that path. Hence why there's a path.
Yeah, if they were on the other side of the bracket, I wouldn't be like, no, they're not getting to the final, and I wouldn't expect them to. But fortunately for them, well, it depends. If it's going to be fortunate or unfortunate, we'll see about that. But they have to be in that final. There's no reason why that final shouldn't consist of Chelsea. But football is not simple. Yeah, I mean, I think Palmeiras, they're going to have the fan support. That's one thing. Estevao.
Okay, they have the fan support. What does that mean? Chelsea know how to go into the corner and get a freaking derby.
No, at the end of the day, look, as we see in these tournaments, the teams that are deemed inferior, there's no denying that having a fan support really makes these games feel somewhat at home. I mean, I'm not of the belief that if you're in a league club, playing home or away should affect the outcome of your performance.
Like
but
Chelsea, yes.
No. The Flamengo was a very good example of that. That how much the crowd getting into the game, how much Flamengo actually played that much better. Now, or if you want
to, that was this. That's what the Senegalese Michael Jackson who sabotaged the entire.
You were getting destroyed before that. Anyways, yeah, like by all means, I think Palmeiras, they should be able to get this one done. I think it'll be a good game though.
Wait, hold up. You're saying Palmeiras are going to win?
Did I stutter?
Okay, can I speak on this?
Bullshit.
Okay, who's gonna score for Chelsea?
The GOAT striker, the lap.
The lap, okay. Can I ask you something, HH? Who? Name me 2 other players on Palmeiras outside of Estevao and Richard Rios.
We just signed João Pedro.
Ricardo, you think he knows who Richard Rios?
No, I'm asking. Okay, first of all,
where's Richard? And I'm answering you. So we just signed.
Ricardo, why are you somebody slow? You have to
so again, so the answer to your question is we just signed João Pedro. So I think that we have João Pedro, we now have another attacking option up front. And with all due respect,
João Pedro can play.
I saw 60% of João Pedro's goals are penalties.
João Pedro can play.
No, he can't. He's registered.
He's registered. He can play.
Wait, they literally just signed him, and then he can play mid-tournament?
Yes.
Yes.
What kind of shit is that? Okay, but anyways,
Wait. Are you scared?
No, I'm not scared. It's just that.
Are you scared?
I'm just not surprised that FIFA's enabling a pedophile, but it is what it is. I mean, Benzema got a career.
You see. Let's not. Okay, let's not.
HH, I want to ask you a very, very interesting question though.
Okay.
Does Vitor Roque score?
Can I respond? Can I respond?
Go ahead.
There's a path, and when there's a path, you can choose to walk on that path. The path walked upon greatness relies upon one soul. And it's only one soul. It's only one soul who shall defy greatness. Be the path, be one with the path.
Brother, answer the question.
Okay, why? Let me ask you again. Let me ask him again. Why is Vitor Roque going to score, and why is he going to score a hat trick?
The theory of team comes from
stop beating around the damn bush and answer the damn question though.
No. The answer okay. The answer to the question is believe.
What the fuck? What type of question?
Believe. Like no, Ricardo, no, quick. Okay, Ricardo, believe, hope, focus. Yes. And remember that Chelsea is a club of Tesh. Pure Tesh. And Tesh will always win. Tesh will always win.
Dude, your Tesh is Neto and Palmer, and that's it. What the hell is
that? You know this guy's talking about... Hold on. This guy's talking about a Tesh between a London club and a Brazilian club.
But you're talking about 2-time UCL winners, 2-time Europa League winners, the team with the best defensive record in league history, and the team who completed the whole set, winning every single trophy in history.
You have to be asked to complete the set, so I don't think that's much of an achievement.
You see.
Also, Palmeiras is more successful. No. Palmeiras is objectively more successful in their content than Chelsea are in theirs. Palmeiras is probably a bigger club.
Hold on. Quick question. Let's say you go to an igloo, and you see a bunch of Eskimos, and they ask the Eskimo, "Do you know Chelsea or do you know Palmeiras?" Is it more likely that the Eskimo will know Chelsea?
We had this conversation the other days. When you hear Chelsea, what do you think of?
The football club has won 2 UCLs, 2 Europa leagues.
Are you sure?
Wait, are you talking about the fans?
No, I'm just talking about them. Okay, so look.
No. That's, okay. If you ask two Eskimos, do you know Chelsea? Do you know Palmeiras? Will the Eskimo most likely know Chelsea or will Palmeiras?
The Eskimo will probably know. Like what?
Okay, so let's make it very clear.
They'll know a lab called Chelsea.
Kenny, you're questioning the validity of my statement. Chelsea have 2 UCLs, really like 0.5 because CCL and being the worst UCL team doesn't count. But anyways, we'll give you 2. Palmeiras have 3 Copa Libertadores. How much the Premier League's or English league titles does Chelsea have?
6. So basically, what I'm hearing is,
okay, you got cut off.
The favorites now. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, if they
they are a bigger club.
Yeah, they are. So my statement wasn't outrageous. They are. I mean, you're just questioning it, but I mean, Palmeiras have 12 league titles.
And you prove me wrong. So obviously, I do think that it would be a huge upset if Chelsea win. So
yeah, it would. But by all measures, I agree. So I mean,
100%.
Let's just hope the favorites. Exactly. Who's actually the bet on favorites?
Bring some rationality to this thing.
Who's actually the bet on favorites for the game tomorrow?
No. If Palmeiras,
I think it's
tomorrow,
Chelsea.
It's Chelsea. It's Chelsea.
There are no. It's 50.
Well, whatever. To be fair, I'm not going to.
Honestly, it's Chelsea that favorites tomorrow.
I'm personally not of belief that betting means anything, but hey, look, if Chelsea are the favorites, then so be it. I guess it's just because they're an English team, but
all right.
No, they're not. They're not. They're the underdog.
Wait. Hold on. Okay, what do you want to say? Okay.
Yeah, man. First of all, bro, rest in peace to Jota. Condolences to his family, friends, everyone, all that. And yeah, man, devastating, tragic news. In terms of tomorrow's game, so Chelsea versus Palmeiras, are you talking about that? So I'm going to the game. I'm gonna see how many Chelsea fans are there truly.
Wait. Where's the game again?
Philadelphia.
Okay.
AK, if I hear you cheering for Palmeiras or not Chelsea, don't ever think about clicking on that StreamYard link for any future Hangouts. AK, when you get there, I want you to scream at the top of your lungs, Chelsea, 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 and I want you to be saying that for the full 90 minutes.
Wait, here's the issue. Here's the issue.
AK, if Chelsea lose, make a video, man. Make a video.
AK, keep talking.
There's only one word.
Is that what they chant at the stadium?
AK, can you grab the mic?
How can you proclaim to be the club of Tesh? Even your chants don't have no Tesh, bro. What's that? Chelsea.
No. You know the thing. No, you know the thing that's funny is that every single English team have a similar chant. Arsenal have the same chants. Arsenal. Like every English team have it. I don't know why.
No.
Chelsea. I think Chelsea is the only club that repeats the team here. It's like,
wait, hold on. AK, go for it. AK.
What do the men?
Here's the thing.
The others have lyrics.
There's 2 things here. I'll support Chelsea when I go there. I'll do that. I'll support Chelsea when I go there.
Good.
But I don't want to sing that chant because I might be the only person in the stadium singing that, and I don't want any TV commentator or anyone to hear me.
AK,
and number 2,
trust me, fans will be Chelsea.
Okay. Number 2, as a brown man, I do not want white Chelsea fans to look at me weirdly when I sing them, considering your history as a club.
AK, Chelsea fans are very accommodating, right? And AK, there's a fact.
Right,
white Chelsea fans like brown people. That's a fact. So
I don't want to, be targeted by white people.
Turn that brown upside down, as they say.
Yo. I don't think you want to say that, bro. That can mean a lot of things, bro.
Exactly.
AK, just
know, right?
In terms of the game tomorrow, I'll be honest. I think having seen what I've seen of Palmeiras, if this was Flamengo, I would have said they beat you because they were playing well pre the game and they have been playing well. But against Palmeiras, I've watched their games and I don't think they're they've been as convincing as like other teams in the tournament. So I do think Chelsea will beat them. I think it will be like a 2-0 or a 2-1 win. Although you are missing Caicedo is a big loss. So that might mean something. But even then, I think Chelsea win. I'll be honest. I think Chelsea win.
Give me a score.
I said 2-1 or 2-0.
Who scores for Chelsea?
AJ,
can I go after?
Have Chelsea ever beaten a Brazilian team, by the way?
AK scores for Chelsea. Is it a 90?
AJ, please say it out loud.
Who scores for Chelsea? Is it 90 minutes or is it extra?
Jesus Christ, I just want
okay. I can
just not to talk to Bunny Blue.
I think Enzo Fernandez gets a goal, and I think your new signing Liam Delap gets a goal, man.
So you're saying that? So how does João Dro play?
Considering
just say João Pedro.
Oh, shout João Pedro.
AK João Pedro.
To be honest, bro, like I don't think he's a great signing. I think he will be on the bench. I don't think he will play the game at all.
So AK, I have your assurances that you will go to the stadium and your presence will ensure the victory, sending us into the semi-final. I have your assurances.
I don't know if my presence will ensure the victory, but you know
then,
what?
Wait, hold on, no, AK, hold on, AK. Then why the hell are you going to the stadium in the first place? If you're not going to assure me victory by going to the stadium, where the hell are you going there? AK, your job as a content creator is that when you go to the stadium, I need you to ensure a victory. If that means burying a few hyenas under the goal, do so. AK, you are not leaving that stadium until Chelsea gets a freaking victory and we're in the Club World Cup semi-finals. Do you understand me?
HH, first of all, I'm not God, man. I can't alter results by the wave of my hand or anything.
So you can't bury it if you're hyenas, two hyenas?
No. Unfortunately, I don't think I have the skill nor the power to do that. I'm a pretty weak individual, HH. So I don't think I have the skill.
Wait, HH, I have a question for you.
What's Pogba when you need him?
When was the last time Marseille won a trophy? But I'm actually curious.
I mean, I'm a Liverpool fan, so I don't know why.
No. But in your former life, when was the last time you saw your former?
I mean, if you're willing to compare Chelsea to a bum.
No, I'm not. I've been wanting to ask you this for a while. I just kind of forgot.
If you're willing to compare Chelsea to a bum club like Marseille,
damn, Marseille is a bum club now. That's what we're doing.
Wow.
I mean.
If you convince who play for them.
Yeah, man, it be your own support sometimes.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
We never left, bro. We never.
Here's the thing. According to the bald man on the center of your screen, who is a Chelsea fan, he calls you the second biggest club of all time. So if you're willing to compare yourself to Marseille is nowhere near the second biggest club of all time. So
Marseille,
you can compare to Marseille, but it's not like.
So who's next?
Me.
Yeah, Black.
Yeah.
So okay, Black's on the ground. So Black Seal. Here's Black Seal before you go. Black Seal. There's a path here. So Black Seal. There's a path here, and so we need this trophy because this is the first official Club World Cup, and if we're not in the final, I want that bald-headed buffoon to take his ass back to freaking Italy or wherever the hell he's from. So Black, I need you to look at this as the glass half full. So give me assurances that Chelsea get the W against Palmeiras.
I'll give you 55% chance. Actually, 60. Make it 60. 60% chance.
That's trash. That's not good enough. I'm gonna need 90 or above.
This man. Please respect the Brazilian teams. We've been proven over and over and over again in this tournament. You need to respect the Brazilian teams, HH. You need to respect Brazilian teams. So I'll give you 60 to 65%. And that's being respectful. Now, if you want to be disrespectful, man, that's up to you. Do whatever the hell you want. I will say this, though. I hope Enzo Maresca doesn't do that stupidity again and play Reece James in midfield. You have Andre Santos, a Brazilian player, on the bench
who can play as an 8 next to Enzo, he needs to play. You need to fight fire with fire. You need to have 2 South American players, 1 Argentinian, 1 Brazilian from Vasco da Gama to go up against Palmeiras. You need to. Because Richard Rios, man alive, that guy can easily change the game by himself. That guy's touch is ridiculous. I'm actually surprised how he hasn't gone to Europe yet, because that's a European level talent right there. But look, I'll give you the short end of the stick, HH, and say 1-0 Chelsea. 1-0. And that's me believing in your damn defense. But I will repeat again, if Hendrik was here, it would be a different story. I would not be saying this. So I would love to see Esteval score. I think that would be poetic justice. I would love it. I would love to see Vitor Roque score. Almost as, reivindication for his horrible time in Europe. But, man, I just don't see it, because Esteval, I don't really think he's been Palmeiras' best player. Palmeiras' best player has been Richard Rios in this tournament. And Vitor Roque, he's just not it, man. I mean,
that was garbage, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't get it. What was the hype around Vitor Roque? Seriously, I look at him and I'm just saying, what did people see in this guy? Like, there's something wrong in Brazil that they're looking for different cracks.
Respect Victor Hockey, man.
Black Seal, as long as Hockey doesn't score or play well against Chelsea, I'm all good. So I don't want to.
The guy's been ass, bro. He's not gonna score anything. He's
not gonna score.
AK don't tempt with.
Yeah, don't tempt fate, man.
He's been terrible.
AK, no, he says right now, and then he
He's not gonna score.
And then I'll turn off. Become very pissed off.
He's been horrible.
Late Friday nights. I'm not tempting.
You can't let Roque score against you, man.
Are you scared of the vow?
Yes. No, look, Yasmin, I'm scared of everything, bro, because see, we are so close to history, because I believe that there's a part of the final. If we get to the final, we are beating Real Madrid, PSG, or whoever wants to be in that final. Whoever wants smoke, we are smoking them in the final. Whoever wants smoke, AK, did you hear what I just said? Anybody who wants smoke, we are smoking them in that final. We're smoking them
We can go ban for ban, you know what I'm saying? No, but more seriously,
PSG. Let anybody come.
Let's try to get to that.
You're saying you're gonna smoke it, but they're gonna rape your ass.
You're gonna be smoking cock in that.
Get the hell out of there, man. Get that crap out of there.
Oh, boy.
Get that bomb-ass croissant ball out of there, bro.
If you face PSG, you're gonna find out why Paris is the city of love, man.
Black Seal, with all due disrespect, I'm not saying to Milan. If we get into that final, we are beating the living crap out of PSG. We are showing PSG how you win finals, bro. Okay, trust me. Black Seal, we've done this several times. 2 times. 2 times Europa League winners. We are beating PSG. We're not into Milan. With all due respect, we're not into Milan. We're not into Milan. We are big, bro. Black Seal, it's big, bro. It's big bro time, baby. It's big bro time, baby.
And I know guys are recording this right now. I just want to,
please
flip this part as well. I don't agree with whatever it is doing. I don't agree with whatever it is doing.
Kenny, lie to me. If Chelsea
if you're watching this,
lie to me that PSG lay a glove on us. Lie to me. If in the final against PSG, lie to me that PSG will be beaten in that final. Lie to me.
I don't agree with whatever it is saying right now. I don't agree with it.
You guys get into that final with PSG, bro. You're gonna get OJ Simpson. Like that's you're gonna get it. You're gonna destroy it.
But do you know what's so funny? Because we crack jokes and everything. Do you know what Chelsea are in finals, especially in major finals?
Yeah,
PSG are not beating Chelsea in a major final. We are beating the bricks off those dudes, bro.
Oh dear God, this is borderline delusion.
We are beating the bricks off those dudes because we see, and we will do it
beating
surgically.
The bricks? Wait, repeat
no. Okay, let me be fair here. We're gonna do it surgically. We'll do it surgically. It will be a surgical win. That's it. A surgical win.
Oh,
surgical.
Okay, maybe you don't need to be drug tested. I think you need to have a brain examination because this is ridiculous.
No. Basically, we're gonna take them into surgery. Okay, we're gonna take PSG or Real Madrid. We want into Madrid or PSG. Do you want surgery? Now you're asking for it. Now you're asking for it. Now you're asking for it, motherfucker. Oh, now you're asking for it. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. Don't bring me Madrid. Oh, yeah. Madrid, no se meta. Anything. I'm happy. AK, ask me anything. AK, what do you want? AK, what do you want? AK, what do you want?
If Chelsea beat Real Madrid in a potential final, is Mbappe's legacy finished?
That is true.
It's not because it's Chelsea tax. It's what we do. Chelsea don't lose finals. Chelsea don't lose finals. That's what it is. Just don't. No. But here's the thing. Black Seal. If you want to win this Club World Cup, make sure that we don't meet in the final. Because if you face Black Seal,
after the bullshit I've been hearing, I want your motherfuckers now.
If you face like Hilalili, Palmeiras or like Flumamamamumi, if you face, you will destroy them. Black Seal, don't you dare. Black Seal,
I don't want to see Al Hilal. I don't want to see Al Hilal after what they did to City. I don't want Al Hilal.
We Black Seal, you are not Black Seal. We will beat you. We will beat you in that final. You know it, and I know.
Okay, somebody record this son of a bitch, because the receipts are gonna get that back at this motherfucker. When that day comes, oh boy.
Okay, so Gatlock, talk to me. So Gatlock, Chelsea against Palmeiras. Gatlock.
I have a condition.
We don't know.
What's your condition?
Gatlock.
I'll only cheer for Chelsea if HH is humble.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
Bro, if HH was so humble, he's still here.
Oh, you asking for the impossible.
Gatlock, go for it. Gatlock, go for it. Tell us the game.
Okay, then. Go Palmeiras, man.
Okay, Palmeiras. What's your name? Chelsea. Look, I don't think Palmeiras will do much, honestly. I've not really watched them this tournament. But I think I've seen their Botafogo, whatever. I thought Botafogo would actually beat them, honestly. But it wasn't to be. I'm expecting a tight game, maybe a 1-0 Chelsea or maybe penalty.
Gatlock, I don't want maybe. So what is your prediction for the game? Give me a scoreline.
Penalties. 1-1 penalties. Yeah.
Hold up.
1-1 penalties, Chelsea win.
Today I feel gay.
Why
penalties? Talk to me. What's your explanation for penalties?
You guys' attack is kind of astute. Their attack is mid. Both of you are. I've not watched Palmeiras, but I've watched you guys, and it's kind of boring to watch, to be honest. Sometimes. They look like they're cut above Real Betis and Benfica.
Who wins on medals? Who wins on penalties?
I said Chelsea.
So you're saying Chelsea. So you're saying Chelsea win on penalties and Chelsea are in the semi-finals. So what are you trying to tell me?
Yeah, in semi-finals. Honestly, I think Al Hilal beats you guys. Honestly, I think Al Hilal beats whoever comes from the other side. But I could be wrong. But
you are wrong. You are not. It's not. You could be. You are wrong. Continue.
Honestly, if you get through to the final and you face PSG or Real Madrid, which is
we smoke on our pack. I know. Don't tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't know. Tell me something I don't. Hold on. Let me make a suicide. If he meets Real or PSG, we will lose to the mighty Real Madrid and PSG. Oh, it's so mighty. Yeah, really. Please, God, live in the real world, bro. Gotta live in the real world, man. Live in the real world.
I do.
The only way we don't win this football is if we're not. The only way we don't win this trophy is if we're not in the final. So if people make the mistake of putting shots in the final, we come away with the trophy. It is what it is. We don't lose finals. It is what it is. Okay. Yeah, you know what I said. You know what I said. We don't lose finals. Did you hear what I said? We don't lose finals. If you make the mistake of putting in the final, we don't lose finals. We come up with the freaking trophy. It is what it is. It's called facts. It's called science.
Just remember to beat a Brazilian team this time to get there. Okay? So we know you and your history with Brazilian teams.
So it doesn't really care. So everybody here will be supporting Chelsea in the Palmeiras game.
Can we have a segment dedicated to why you're wearing that kindergarten T-shirt for the third time in the last 5 days?
So does it? So I think everybody here will be supporting.
It's not hard to answer. He doesn't shower.
Yeah, brother, you stink.
First of all,
you're gonna take that.
Wait, hold on. Can you do something quickly? Can you just move back a little bit and just raise your hand up? Or just raise your hand up.
First of all, this shirt.
I just want to see
smells of roses. Okay, so and I take two.
This man.
No. I take a shower and a bubble bath each day. I have a bubble bath and a shower.
Okay, put your hands up. Put your hands. Stand up and put your hands up.
The ad checks with the
wait, hold on. Is this like freaking Simon Says or something? It's like
no. I just want to see.
You don't need to stand. Just put your hands up.
Yeah, just put your hands. Just fuck it. Put the mic down and put your arms up. Just put your arms up. Just put your arms up, man. I'm not talking about the sweaty pits. I'm just talking to see if that shirt turns into a crop top.
So I'm gonna ignore all this stuff that is being said right now. Okay. All I know.
Wait, hold on. You're 40 and you're taking bubble baths?
First of all, no. I turned 20. First of all, I turned 21 in October.
That is still too old to be taking bubble baths.
Chill.
Wait. Okay, see, this was another species of what is. Please tell me what's wrong with it with taking a bubble bath in an older age.
That is female activity.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, who's watching hentai?
Okay. What was that?
What the fuck was that?
Who was that and what was that?
What are you doing, Gatlock?
Yeah, it was Gatlocker. I'm not going.
Why is everybody blaming me? I don't guess.
Okay, you know what? So okay, no. Okay. Ricardo, why are you bubble shaming? So there is no age limit as to take a bubble bath. A bubble bath. It's nice. It's relaxing. It's soothing, especially if you put the different bath extracts in there. It's cool. So there is no age limit to be taking a bubble bath.
Hold on. So let me guess. Let me guess. Do you light up candles and eat chocolate covered strawberries?
I don't light candles, but I threw. No. What's it called? I have like my iPad propped up there. I put my sleep therapy, muscle therapy in there, and then it's.
And what are you watching? Are you watching Love Island?
Just don't end up like Whitney Houston, bro.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to Abdullahi here and everything.
You said sleeping and muscle relaxation.
Abdullahi, your thoughts on Palmeiras. Do Chelsea beat Palmeiras, and do you believe that we have a path to winning this club World Cup?
Firstly, on behalf of everybody in this world, please. I don't what the church is smoking this afternoon or this evening. I don't know what time zone it is. I'm not smoking it, please. I beg. I don't know what Park is smoking. He needs to check himself. You are someone on some high colors, which I don't understand. Firstly,
Abdullah, he's smoking the bubble bath. Abdullah,
let's win Palmeiras first before you can even talk about smoking. Okay, you don't see this stuff you do. You need to stop this. All this stuff you need to start stopping it. Start respecting teams. Here's the Champions League winner. Firstly, Madrid are 15th champions.
Abdullahi, I don't give a crap. Are we going to win? Are we going to beat Palmeiras? Yes or no? And are we going to make it to the final? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm confident we'll beat Palmeiras, but the pack you're smoking, I'm not smoking that pack. So I'm confident we'll be there. Then when we get into the semi-final, we'll see who we meet. Then that bridge will cross when the time comes in. At the moment, right now, you need to just humble yourself and just let the football play himself. That's it. I know you're talking about Palmeiras and Co, but you can't neglect what PSG has been doing and Madrid has been doing. You can't neglect that. This is a big club. They are not crap club. They're a big club, and they're big for something. So you gotta give them their respect they deserve. For me, I'm confident we'll beat Palmeiras, but the pack you're smoking, I'm not with that. I'm not.
Elijah, Chelsea against Palmeiras.
So AJ, what is this? So I go and help my mother and my sister, who just came from Canada to visit And I'm hearing things about bubble baths, rubber duckies, SpongeBob SquarePants. Yeah.
So, Elijah, can I ask you a quick question, Elijah? Should there be an age limit as to when you can no longer be taking bubble baths?
I don't know. No, I'm not. No, I get no, but like, should it be put in the private space? No.
So what is wrong in me saying that I publicly take bubble baths? I enjoy taking bubble baths because I find bubble baths soothing.
Because what you do in your bathroom that's you.
No. Elijah,
wait, hold up. What is the difference between taking a shower and a bubble bath? They're the same thing. I take showers, I take a bubble bath.
Okay, no.
I have showers and a bubble bath.
Let me guess. You put your cheeks on the floor and bathe your skin with.
You see, now, Elijah, I don't go as graphic as that and into detail as that. Elijah, all I said was that I take bubble baths and now I'm being shamed for taking a bubble bath, which I find insane.
Do you? It's July just after. Look, when you take a shower, it's normal. Yeah. But when you take a bubble bath, it makes me feel like, why are you gay?
You see, that's just all of them. So you say that bubble bath is a homosexual thing?
Yes.
No.
It's not homosexual. It's a feminine thing. Very feminine. Look,
that's
the act of taking a bath is not. No, hold on. The act of taking a bath is not wrong. The act of taking a bubble bath, like, think about this. You are a grown man. You go lift your knob to go to warm water. You fill it up. You block the hole, you let it fill up, and then right before you take your clothes off, you're about to get in, you grab the soap and you pour it in, you let it mix, and then you get in and put your ass on the floor. That
bumps. No, Ricardo. It's not just that, bro. You're not even washing it properly.
Has there been any like masculine?
You're not even washing it properly.
Or like, are they all like feminine coded? Like, is it like, I don't know, like mountain
it's just a regular freaking bubble bath, bro. I don't know
why.
I
like
deal.
I like bubble baths. I have no problem.
I'm asking about the brands. Are there like men? No. Elijah, you're like 6'8". Like, you can't be taking baths, buddy. You're way.
I know it's hard.
Okay, you know what? This is getting a little bit too graphic. So Elijah, Chelsea Palmeiras? Are we beating Palmeiras?
Actually, the one that said that. Actually, the one that I remember in talking.
Wait, no. Are we beating Palmeiras? Let's get back on topic. Are we beating Palmeiras, Elijah?
If we come back here and you have not beaten Palmeiras.
So is that a yes, Elijah, or what is that?
It's not looking. No, I expect you guys to. I'm thinking more so. I think AK said it more so like a 2-1. It's going to be entertaining. But I swear to God, HH, if you guys lose to Palmeiras, bro, that's hilarious. Because all this hype you've been doing for Chelsea, we're the only club in history to win every trophy that exists, or the pride of London, or Big Bro, this, that. SK doesn't do this. Abdullahi doesn't do this. KG doesn't do this. Chronicle doesn't do this. You're the only Chelsea.
Kenny as well.
Kenny doesn't do this. But for some reason, if Chelsea's downfall in this tournament occurs, it's on your head top. Because you're the only one that does stuff like this. HH.
This is football heritage.
HH, I better not see the Val. If the Val drops a 2-piece, there's a problem.
He wouldn't dare.
If the Val... Tommy, that's crazy. Tommy.
He wouldn't dare, man.
I'm just saying, HH, don't let the Val drop a masterclass.
Okay, but do you believe Chelsea win or do you believe Palmeiras win? Personally, do you believe Chelsea get the W?
I have Chelsea winning 2-1. Oh wow, Caicedo's out. Okay, interesting. I have Chelsea winning 2-1. I'm interested in seeing, is João Pedro allowed to play?
Yes, he's allowed to play. Yes.
Me personally, it's an upgrade. Is it life changing? No, but it's better than
Elijah. It depends whether there are 14-year-old girls in the stands.
Okay.
So,
AK, can you keep AK? Shush, just zip.
Zip it. No, because you said
I said zip.
So wait, I'm intrigued now. So what is up with the minors? Is there something going on with minors?
Okay, you know what, guys? No. So guys, thank
Wait.
you.
One more. Wait a minute. Hold it. I have something to say.
We haven't met our 2-hour quota.
How you gonna dip before you even 2 hours?
We're not getting through 10 minutes with bubble baths and minors and everything in 10 minutes.
I have something to say about the game, man. I have something to say about the game.
What do you have to say? Black Seal.
I think, thinking about it now and thinking about it carefully, Palmeiras needs to win with Esteval having a masterclass in order for him to sort of secure a place for Chelsea next season.
Exactly.
Like the best thing for Esteval is to ball the hell out tomorrow. Score maybe 1 or 2. Score 1, assist 1, and have a game because he needs it. He can't go into Chelsea and all of a sudden he's fighting for his place.
Okay, Black Seal. How do you say the path to destiny in Spanish? How do you say the path to destiny in Spanish?
Ay, mi madre, pero esto lo que tiene que ver el destino con esto. Ay, mi madre. What the fuck does it have to do with this, bro?
No. It has everything. How do you say the path to destiny in Spanish?
What path to destiny?
It's Camino al Destino.
Yeah.
Cabina
Camino, camino. He said camino al destino.
Camino al destino. So basically, wait, hold on. Let me say, Camino al destino. Just keep saying. And also streets. I want us to do in streets. Camino al destino. Camino al destino.
Ay, mi madre.
Camino al destino. Camino al destino.
You know what this is?
Camino al destino.
No, you know what HH is doing? You know what HH is doing? You know what HH is doing?
Vivo soy de Nigeria. Soy de Nigeria.
Tú eres de Nigeria.
Hold on.
Tremenda paliza.
Puta di madre.
You ever have like an assignment back in high school and you're just trying to fill up word count?
Yeah.
Exactly what
Okay, wait. Actually, something that we could talk about.
Ask my question.
No. No. There's no else. What's on this topic? Wait, quick. So my thing here is Camino al destino.
Disrespectful to your own Chelsea fan.
Because I'm a prick. So Black Shaw. SK, I'm actually getting here very soon from talking. So SK, jokes on you. I'll be having an answer very soon. So
you're gonna pull it
jokes
from his
on
ass
you.
cheeks.
Black Seal. So my thing here is
what?
Chelsea's destiny is right here. Camino a destino. Vivo.
What's the
Vivo en nueve.
I got a new one for you, HH.
Soy de Nigeria.
No, I got a new one, HH.
Hablamos. Cuente.
Camino al del fraude.
1, 2, 3.
Camino al del fraude.
Los nueves ciudad.
You're saying random words.
Pero ese cabrón ni siquiera está hablando español. ¿Qué está pasando aquí? What the fuck?
Que pasa, lo pasa, so pasa.
Okay, so you know what?
9, 5, 3.
I've always wondered why do
said 9, 5.
So basically, that's all I'm saying is kilo de kilonche. That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Kilo de kilonche. Okay, I have a question.
Record it.
I'm practicing. I have a question. Who has been so far? Who has been the best player in the tournament?
Best player in the tournament. Ooh, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Say Kobe.
But can you say what's going for August? Like, oh my goodness.
We know this guy. SK, we know this.
I mean, Hakimi's been pretty good.
Can you quick close some teams that have got knocked out?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
no.
I what? No. Foden was really good this tournament.
Yildiz, Yildiz was. I mean, for me, Vitinha and Hakimi have been good. Even if Garcia.
Yeah, Gonzalo Garcia is the first person that came up.
As a guy who is usually you're literally like this, like his debut, he's been very.
Yeah, well, player of the tournament.
Player of the tournament was Yildiz. It was going to be Yildiz if Juventus have won, but.
No, I'm just saying so far.
It's okay. I don't want to be biased here. No. Yeah, thank you for the
question. What about
a tough question.
Sleeper shout? Thiago Silva is a sleeper shout.
Actually, I think Michael Olise or Richard Rios, one of those two.
How are we putting Harry Kane to play of the tournament? I'm so sorry, man. Harry Kane.
No. So, no, I mean,
yeah, but okay,
for me,
goals,
I would say like probably between your boy Rios or Garcia. So who would you say so far?
Can I have my top? Okay, you know what? Let's give our top threes.
Okay.
Or something like that.
So Ricardo, who's your top three?
This tournament. Good question. At Real Madrid, I thought Valverde has been very good.
Yeah.
I mean, despite the penalty miss, I think he's been excellent. I mean, the Garcia kid is a good shout, but I think he's kind of playing with house money, so I'll go with Valverde. At Bayern, I think Olise is kind of the safe option, right?
I mean, Kimmich has been all right. He's been all right. Like nice pass to Kane.
Yeah, PSG.
Vitinha, Hakimi.
Yeah, I was thinking of like outside of Vitinha. Might be just Vitinha. Al Hilal. I mean, obviously Palmeiras have Richard Rios. Out of the entire term, like Kenan Yildiz was a good shout, but obviously he got eliminated, so it kind of hurts their stock. If I were to pick one person who's been thus far the best players,
like the most outstanding, has there really been a standard of like this has been really outstanding? I don't think there's been a truly outstanding standout player.
No, because even Jon Arias has been pretty good. But if I was to pick one, I would say. Fuck, yeah, it's kind of hard to pick just one.
You know, we cannot go by position instead?
Okay, if we can go by lines like forward, midfield, defensive, and goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, I think Bono has been.
Bono, easily.
Yeah, Bono has been.
The defense, Koulibaly.
Or it will be Bono, and call me crazy, but that Inter Miami goalkeeper, he was actually on smoke.
True. That's penalty save in the first game as well.
He was actually very good in all games. Defense, I would say, who have I been impressed with? I'd say Pacho.
Koulibaly was good though.
Koulibaly was good, but I would go with Pacho or Silva. Well, Koulibaly's not a bad shot though. Midfield, you would go with Rios or Vitinha. And then up forward, I would go with Olise.
Okay. Blackstone, what about you? What are you saying?
Goalkeeper Bono. Defender, oh man. Defense, my top three for defense were Thiago Silva, Dean Huijsen, and probably William Pacho. Midfield, of course, Vitinha.
Yeah.
And Richard Rios. Attack, I say between Gonzalo Garcia and either Harry Kane or Michael Olise. The attack is probably the hardest for me to decide.
Elijah, what about yours?
As much as I've been a Gold Cup merchant, to be fair. Pouch, if you don't win that damn trophy on Sunday, there's going to be problems. And
let's talk about that.
I still need Berhal to execute it. I'm just saying.
That's crazy, but you know.
Hey, strap him up to an IDF missile and send him.
Okay, Ricardo. Elijah.
Goalkeeper wise, I am going to go with Bono. Bono has been fantastic to watch.
Yes.
I mean, his I don't know. It's just the save against when he was on the ground and basically like
insane, absolutely insane.
The greatest African goalkeeper ever.
Okay, now
he's not considered black by HH.
No, that would be Vincent.
Oh, sorry. He's not considered African. Sorry.
Ricardo.
North Africans are not considered Africans according to Sebastian Hope.
Elijah. Okay, let me.
Yeah. Thank you, AB.
AK, you really trusted this clown. Trust me. Elijah, continue.
I mean,
Elijah.
he seems more trustworthy than you.
This is true.
I have Guirassy. Guirassy is a great watch.
So Guirassy is a great shout, man.
Kane, even though with his age, Kane is great.
Watch him flop against PSG.
That's on him. He already has a trophy, so I'm going to let him slide for a little.
Does he?
What else? So I said Bono, Milinkovic Savic, Girassi, Kane, standout defenders. Honestly, can I throw Thiago Silva in their streets? Can I throw Thiago Silva in here?
Thiago Silva would still be Chelsea's best defender.
Yeah,
age
100%.
72.
Like, it's so wild that he's
That's a low bar, to be fair.
How old is Thiago? Like, what, 42? And he plays as if he's 27. Like, like that's legitimately.
Do we have to revise best defender of their generation combos?
I'm willing.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the issue is that technically Thiago Silva is the best defender of his generation, but it's just that PSG tax. But if you're just going by talent, Thiago Silva is the best defender of his
Him at AC
generation.
Milan was like a beast.
Is that funny? You know what, guys? Thiago Silva is the only defender that I would say could compare with some of the best defenders of the 90s. He's the only defender.
Ability, he
Like,
definitely has a
like outside, like for me, outside, like I know I'm being a homer, but outside of VVD, I'm having Thiago Silva in one of my.
Yeah,
because the guy is versatile. The guy can make a difference, and like he's
VVD hype, man. VVD.
He's refreshing to watch. I think it's those 5 guys for me.
Can I say my 5?
Yeah, what's it called? Alec, Ricardo is a troll and he's only here to piss people off. Don't listen to him. Morocco is Africa and then Africa. Thank you. Ricardo, mute your mic. I'm going to mute it for you. AK, what's your 5?
So at each position, right?
Yes, sir.
The goalkeeper probably Yassine Bono. Defense, Thiago Silva's there. I think
at age 40, you're really picking a 40 to be the best defender.
He's been very good. I agree with Blacksio. I think Khoisen's impressed me quite a bit this tournament. I thought what's it called? Koulibaly has been very good. In terms of in terms of midfield, I thought Rios has been great. I thought Vitinha, of course. I also think Sergei Milinkovic-Savic has been quite good this tournament.
Waiting for you to mention a Chelsea player, yeah?
Well, Serbia.
Yeah, to be honest, I will. Caicedo's been quite good. And I think attacking-wise, I'd give Gonzalo Garcia a shout. I thought John Arias has impressed me whenever I've watched Fluminense play.
What about Girassi? No love for
Girassi there too. Harry Kane as well. And I know I forgot to say midfield, but he went out. But I thought Gerson has been very good this tournament as well.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
He's already signed for St. Petersburg, hasn't he?
What an idiot! What?
Yeah, what a downgrade, man.
Why leave? Why leave Brazil at this point, right?
Hey, look, this is right to the top.
Where's Girassi from?
Guinea.
HH are Nigeria's rivals with Guinea.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No, our rivals are Cameroon, Ghana, and South Africa.
Okay, thank you.
That's good.
Hey, say that right, man. Say that right. No, South Africa.
No, South Africa, of course, South Africa. Guys, I'll see you guys hopefully for a Chelsea W thinking like that. Oh, okay, you know what? Okay, let's.
US better fucking win.
So I read something here that 16-year-old kid from Mexico. They say he's the youngest ever player with a goal contribution in the Gold Cup. 16-year-old Mexican.
What's his name?
Is
it what's his name?
Who?
Is it Santiago Nunes?
So, Abrisfair, thoughts? Cool. Final. Who do you have winning?
Look, yesterday I was at the game, Mexico and Honduras, 68,000 people there. People were fighting in the stands, people fighting in the restroom. It was all nice, but look.
68,000 Mexicans.
Okay, it was 68, yeah. But look, honestly, even though this team is an embarrassment, disgraceful, disgusting, we should beat these dudes. This USA team has no spine, no nothing, dog. We should beat. I'm gonna go to the final, though.
Are you going to the game?
Oh yeah, I live in Houston.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Shout out, man. Shout out. Which way? Where will you be sitting? Where are your seats?
It don't matter, dog.
Okay.
It don't matter, dog. I'll see.
Win goalkeepers every
Elijah, is Portugal gonna rise against Mexico, or gonna beat you again?
This is the Poch ball I was looking for, HH. This is the Poch ball I was looking for, HH.
They're saying Pulisic is a bomb. That his new father is Diego Luna. That's what we're saying. That's what we're hearing.
Who?
Oh wow.
Whoa. The LeBron James of soccer is a Mexican American by the name of Diego Armando Maradona Luna. Bro, I love people when they play with tenacity, bro. I like when people play with energy. Like they want to be there.
But what Elijah, does Trump approve of Diego Luna? That's the question.
He might get deported before the
Look, I'm not talking
Ricardo,
about that.
Misha.
Ricardo, that's crazy. I'm not worried about the guy in the White House. All with him, I just need you to give us the World Cup. That's all I'm asking.
So do you see you guys beating Mexico? Then are you confident of the win?
It's possible. It's possible. I think we just need to take our chances. Because I think yesterday the problem is Honduras are just bricks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Honduras are bricks. Yes, Isaac, we do need Pulisic. No cap. But the issue is yesterday Honduras were bricks. The chances that Mexico were giving to them, they did not take them. Instead of choosing to shoot, they pass. Instead of choosing to pass, they shoot. It was just like, it was really frustrating. Like in terms of in terms of a physical nature of the game, Honduras were up there. But Mexico just took the chance. And, when you have a Premier League player on your team, he who has a high IQ, of course he's going to take his chances. I have this game, me personally, I think I was looking like 2-2, and it goes to penalties. That's how I was looking at it.
And you say America winning on penalties.
Get in Houston. Get in Houston. My biggest worry is if Memo Ochoa, if we go to penalties and I see Memo Ochoa come, I'm done. I'm walking away.
For me, I think America win on penalties. I think Mexico win in regulation. But I'm thinking it's 2-1 to Mexico.
Can you name one player on either team other than Pulisic?
Oh, easy. Now, are you ready?
Hands up.